Here we have the current stock market update for SoFi Technologies Incorporated, stock ticker SOFI. Before we begin with today's chart analysis, if you find these educational materials to be helpful in your trading, please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons and leave your thoughts in the comments section below so that other traders will be able to find this information more easily on the platform. So we have a 4-hour price chart here. We're going to try to take a bit of a step back here on this price chart because what we're starting to see here is the development of some upside buying activity that could be sending share prices higher. So what we're looking at the moment here is a 4-hour price chart. Each candle on this price chart represents a 4-hour trading period. And as we can see here, this prior 760 level that we have been watching here is now looks to be successfully working as a support zone. I will be drilling in a bit into the shorter term timeframes here in a moment, because what we have seen here is the development of a shorter term trading range, sideways trading range. But overall, this price zone that we were watching here at $7.60 is holding up sufficiently and is allowing share prices to break through these shorter term sideways trading ranges. So at the moment, what we're looking at here is a price high, which came in at $8.10. So it's important for a few different reasons. Specifically, I was looking at that $7.90 level previously as the main level to watch to the top side. That would have been this range top here, as well as some resistance areas that were created by moving averages on some alternate time frames. And what my argument there was that if we did break above 790, we would be able to see a bit of a blow through that $8 mark, and we have actually seen that at the moment here. So the current price high comes in at $8.10. We have seen a bit of a retracement from there. But I do think that the damage to the bearish side of the argument, at least on the shorter term timeframes, has now been broken. So we will sort of take a look at those shorter term timeframes here. We will sort of drill in and take a look at the hourly reading. Because as we can see here, share prices have now convincingly broken above the entire exponential moving average cluster on the hourly time frame. That's important on the hourly time frame because these are closely watched exponential moving averages, and this was one of the reasons why I expected to see sort of a gain in momentum if we did break above that $7.90 level. So, if anything, this is a good example of how, in many cases, that big round number, that psychological figure, is not always the area to watch. I mean, it can be above there or below there. And it's just very easy for people to get caught up in those psychological handles. I mean, I really do think that that's either one, just lazy trading and really not looking at the price charts, or two, just complete inexperience where people are making these claims and they really don't know what they're doing. And I think the other YouTubers, the other quote finance YouTubers that watch my videos, I think they know who I'm talking about specifically. So, as we can see here, share prices did break through this $8 level. We did see some near term highs coming in at that area, and now since then we have seen a bit of a pullback here. So, really, what I'm viewing this as being is a run of stop losses into that $8 mark. And now that we've seen those stop losses close out, we do see a bit of a retracement here to the downside because that specific fuel for the momentum higher has now run its course and been exhausted. So not totally surprising here to see share prices kind of drift back here a bit. And essentially what I would expect to be happening here would be sort of a retest of that 790 level, and then possibly another move to the top side would be my most probable guess here, because that was the main level of resistance. Once you break through a resistance level, that area is now expected to work as support. So now that we've run these stop losses here, these short sell stop losses, I would expect to see a retest of that prior resistance level. So just to close out here, I will just sort of look again at the shorter term timeframes just so that we can take a better view of what actually happened here. We did see the development of this sideways trading range. It was starting to develop in a series of lower lows, but we did have that $7.60 support zone that was resting very close by. It was really about 8 cents away. So, this movement lower, and I do think that there was the development here of some short sell positions that eventually had to be stopped out. But this wasn't enough. I mean, we could start to see the development of these short sell positions. We're seeing some lower lows that have developed, but these were not strong enough to break through that key support level, which came in at $7.60. So eventually, these positions just start to give up. I mean, these are very short term trades, and once those people kind of throw in the towel and exit those positions, that this is when we start to see the markets kind of capitulate on a short-term basis, and that we do see these spikes higher. So, at the moment, we are starting to see a bit of a drift lower. This is the Friday trading session, so it's important because we will be looking at the daily close today as the weekly close, and that will be critically important to kind of figure out where sentiment rests here. I mean, are we going to be trading above that $8 mark or below that $8 mark? And currently, we're trading at $7.94. I wouldn't really start to be concerned on a shorter term basis unless we did break back below that 790 level. It's completely possible. I mean, we're only 4 cents away from it at the moment. But then maybe on the shorter term time frames, you could start to expect a bit of a drift lower from there. But the close today will be important because this will kind of give us an idea of where the market thinks the stock should be trading, either above $8 or below $8. So just as a final point here, I'll close out the video by saying, we're still looking at this momentum indication here. I would really look at it probably like this. Overall, we have seen sort of three different retests of this relative strength index trend line here. Overall, this does suggest that momentum does remain positive, and as we can see, the relative strength index itself is about to move above its own exponential moving average. So we will be watching to see where that actually closes. I mean, do we close above that exponential moving average or below it? That could give us some signals about the momentum level and strength that is likely to sort of control or influence markets as we head into that Monday trading session. So overall, these are the price levels that I'm watching. There are definitely bullish events here. It might look as though we're starting to lose some of that bullishness, but I do think that I think that we ran through those stop losses, and now, that bit of fuel has sort of been burnt out, and we sort of see a little bit of a pullback at that point. But overall, this is looking pretty bullish at the moment, and I do expect to see further upside as we head into next week. Here's the current stock market update for SoFi Technologies Incorporated, stock ticker SOFI. Our high value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market, lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership, and start trading stocks with the pros.